You wake up every morning, you check your phone, you scroll, you smile at nothing, and slowly, quietly, your brain starts dying inside. Not in a dramatic way, but in a real one. Every day you lose focus, memory, and energy without even noticing it happening. You think it's stress, age, icky, or routine, but no, it's not life that's slowing you down. It's you letting your brain fall asleep. You watch endless videos, repeat the same routine, avoid discomfort, and call it peace. But that peace is killing your mind. You say, "Why can't I remember? Why do I feel tired? Why do I feel dull?" Because your brain stopped training years ago. This message is not entertainment, it's a wake up call. If you don't protect your brain now, it will stop fighting for you. You will walk, talk, work, and breathe, but not live. Awake, but not alive. And that's how most people lose themselves. But not you, because you're here. And if you keep listening, you'll learn how to rebuild your mind sharper, faster, and stronger. In this lesson, you'll discover 16 powerful habits that keep your brain young, active, and alive. Not boring theory, real habits that work. Each one is a simple, daily action. No equipment, no excuses, just practice. And while you do them, your English will grow too. Because learning keeps your brain young, and English is one of the best mental workouts in the world. So listen closely. Habit 1. Use your other hand sometimes. Simple? Yes. Silly? Maybe. But powerful? Absolutely. It's one of the easiest brain workouts ever. Think of your brain like a tree. Each time you do something new, it grows a branch. Each challenge adds another line of life. If you do the same thing every day, that tree stays frozen. No new branches, no color, just slow decay, one day at a time. When you use your non-dominant hand, brushing teeth, eating, writing, you wake up sleeping parts of your brain. You build new connections. You force your neurons to talk in new ways. That's mental flexibility, and flexibility is youth. Try writing your name with your other hand. It feels stupid at first, right? That's good. That's your brain sweating. That discomfort means growth. That awkward moment is your brain's version of a gym workout. Every mistake is muscle training. Do it daily. Even 2 minutes can help. Because lazy brains die young, but active brains stay sharp and alert. Now habit 2. Do one hard thing every single day. Simple rule, big reward. Your brain stays young only when it struggles. Most people run from pain. They choose easy food, easy jobs, easy pleasure, but every comfort makes your mind weaker. When life gets too soft, your brain starts falling asleep. That's why boredom feels so heavy. It's your mind dying slowly. Doing one hard thing daily is how you fight back. It's not punishment, it's protection. Every challenge builds strength. It doesn't matter what it is. Wake up early, speak English aloud, finish that page, say no to distraction. Just do something hard. Every time you resist comfort, your brain grows armor. It learns courage. It remembers you are alive, not just existing. David, 44, once said, "My brain feels old." The doctor told him, "Because you stopped doing hard things 10 years ago." He began again. Cold showers, daily walks, reading difficult books. 30 days later, his brain felt electric again, alive through effort. So today your challenge, one hard thing, just one. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for Monday. Start today, because easy days make weak minds, and weak minds make wasted lives. Train your brain the way athletes train their bodies. Now habit 3. Stay away from screens for some time every day. This might hurt, but it's the truth your brain needs. Your phone is stealing your focus. Every scroll gives your brain sugar, not nutrition. Quick hits of pleasure that make you slower. You scroll, swipe, laugh, forget, Repeat. Each action teaches your brain to crave easy pleasure and reject deep thought. You think it's harmless fun, but inside, your neurons are getting tired, disorganized, and disconnected. That's why you feel foggy. You can't even sit in silence for 5 minutes without touching your phone. That's not normal. That's addiction in disguise. Look around. People everywhere with glowing screens and empty eyes. Always connected, never present, talking less, thinking less. If you talk to them, they forget mid-sentence. They can't focus for 10 seconds. They keep saying, "Wait, what?" That's brain fatigue. So what should you do? Start small. 30 minutes a day with no screens, no music, no videos, no noise, just quiet time. Walk, think, write, let your mind breathe again. At first, it feels boring. Then you realize that's your brain healing. Your attention will return. Your memory will grow stronger. You'll start feeling peace again, the kind that comes from stillness. But if you don't, the screen will soon control you. And once your brain becomes passive, it won't care who's holding the phone. Habit 4. Sleep in a dark, silent room. Let's be honest, most people destroy their brains in their sleep without knowing it. They fall asleep with lights on, TV noise, or a phone buzzing near the pillow. That's not rest. That's brain torture. Sleep is when your mind repairs memory, heals emotions, and resets focus. But it only works if your sleep is deep and dark. Even a small light, a phone glow, a lamp, a street light, tells your brain, stay half awake. So you never recover fully. You wake up tired, forgetful, irritated, older than your years. Your brain feels like a computer that never restarted. Now compare two people. Same hours, same job, same stress. One sleeps in silence, the other with lights and phone. After 1 month, one is sharp and full of energy. The other can't think clearly. The only difference? Sleep quality. So make your room a cave. No lights, no sounds. Use curtains, earplugs, masks. Keep your phone far away from your head. This one change can save your brain. It's not comfort, it's repair. Because real sleep heals, but noisy sleep destroys. Habit 5. Walk alone in nature without your phone. When was the last time you walked and just listened to the world? Most people can't even answer that. They live in constant noise, messages, calls, videos, ads. But silence is brain food. 10 minutes outside can reset your entire nervous system. You'll breathe deeper, think clearer, and remember what calm feels like. Eliza, a woman with panic attacks, tried it. Her therapist said, "No pills, just walk outside daily with no phone." At first, she hated it. Her mind screamed for distraction. But soon, she heard birds, wind, her own thoughts. Peace she'd forgotten. After a week, her anxiety dropped. Her focus returned. She said, "It's like I met myself again after years." That's the magic. Nature is medicine. The ground, the wind, the sunlight, they repair your brain faster than any app ever could. So go out, alone, walk, no headphones, no phone. Feel your steps, listen to your breathing. That's how you wake up again. Because if you can't sit with your thoughts, you're not in control. You're a prisoner of noise, and that's the real danger. Habit 6. Read something that challenges your thinking. Most people only read what feels easy, familiar, or comfortable. But comfort kills growth. Your brain grows when it struggles to understand. When it's confused, surprised, or even a little angry. That's mental lifting, real exercise. If you only read what agrees with you, you build no strength. Your mind stays soft, like a muscle that never trains. So pick up something different. A book, article, or story that shakes your beliefs. Something that makes you stop and think twice. Marcus, a 36-year-old man, hated rich people. He thought success meant greed until he read about a millionaire who gave away 90%. That story shocked him. It didn't just change his opinion, it opened parts of his brain that had been sleeping for years. Now he reads things he disagrees with, on purpose. He says it feels like mental stretching, painful but powerful. So next time your brain says, "This is stupid," stay there. Don't close the book. Think. Challenge yourself to understand before judging. Because if you never stretch your thinking, your mind grows old long before your body does. Curiosity keeps you young forever. Habit 7. Try to remember without checking. This one hurts because you already do the opposite every day without noticing. You forget a number, you check your phone. You forget a name, you ask again. You forget a fact, you Google it instantly. Each time you do that, you teach your brain to be lazy. You tell it, "Don't worry, I'll check later," and it stops trying. This is how memory dies. Not suddenly, but slowly, one easy shortcut at a time. Active recall is the cure. It means forcing your brain to remember before you check. Even if it's hard, even if it feels uncomfortable, give it a chance. Sarah, a 25-year-old student, used to forget everything. Her teacher said, "Stop writing everything down. Use your brain, not your notebook." She waited 60 seconds before checking answers, passwords, or schedules. 1 month later, her memory improved faster than ever before. Why? Because pain equals growth. When your brain struggles to recall, it builds stronger connections. Memory is not magic, it's muscle. So next time you forget, pause. Close your eyes. Wait. Let your brain work. That's how you keep it alive and strong. Habit 8. Do something new you're bad at. This one is brutal. Your ego will scream, but your brain will thank you forever. Your brain grows fastest when you fail. When you look stupid, when you try something and feel lost. That's real learning. Try the piano, painting, cooking, dancing, or speaking English with confidence. You don't need to be good. You need to grow. Every mistake is a message. I'm alive. Every failure is a spark that builds new brain circuits. That's what keeps your mind young. Think about it. Children fall, laugh, and try again. Adults fail once and quit. That's why children grow and adults decay. Pick one new thing this week that scares you. Do it badly. Do it proudly. Because perfection kills growth. Curiosity creates it. Habit 9. Talk deeply, not just politely. The world is full of small talk, empty smiles, and fake "how are you" conversations. Most people speak like robots. Words move, but nothing happens. Their brains stay cold, disconnected, and lonely even in a crowd. But your brain needs real emotion, real connection, real depth. That's how it stays young, by feeling and thinking together. Ask better questions. Instead of "busy day," ask "what made you smile today?" Instead of "how's work?" ask "what's been hard lately?" People pause. They think. They open up. And in that silence, your brain comes alive. It listens deeply. It connects truly. There's magic in honest conversation. One moment of truth can do more for your brain than hours of fake talk ever could. If you never talk deeply, you'll have thousands of contacts but no real connection. And your brain will starve for meaning. So tonight, try this. Ask someone, "What's something you're afraid to lose?" Or, "What's one thing that changed you this year?" Listen carefully. Feel their words. Respond with honesty. That's not just kindness. That's brain exercise. Emotional intelligence in action. Because every deep talk trains your brain to listen, think, and empathize. And that keeps you young, creative, and fully alive. Habit 10. Change your daily routine often. This one will hit you hard because your routine feels safe, but it's silently killing your brain. You wake up the same way, eat the same food, walk the same road, and watch the same shows. That's not peace. That's mental paralysis. Your brain loves patterns but grows from surprises. When every day looks the same, your brain goes into sleep mode even when you're awake. You think you're living, but really you're repeating. The same road, the same coffee, the same playlist. You're slowly fading into autopilot. Boredom is not just dullness, it's a warning signal. Your brain is saying, please give me something new or I'll stop growing. So break the pattern. Brush your teeth with the other hand. Eat breakfast somewhere else. Take a new route to work or school. Wear a color you never wear. Listen to a new language. Talk to someone different. Let your brain feel surprise again. You'll feel strange at first, but that's the spark of life. The moment your brain wakes up and says, this is new, pay attention. Because sameness kills creativity. Change feeds it. The smallest shift can refresh your whole mind and restart your focus. Same routine equals same results. Change equals growth. And if you want a young brain, you must live like a curious child again. Habit 11. Teach what you just learned. You don't really understand anything until you can explain it clearly to someone else. Most people read something, feel smart for a minute, and forget it the next day. Why? Because they never use or teach it. Your brain is like fire. If you don't pass the flame, it burns out. Sharing knowledge keeps the fire alive inside your mind. For example, you learned something powerful today, a rule, a method, or a life lesson. Don't just think, that's nice. Go share it. Teach it to a friend, a classmate, or even talk to the mirror. Explain it in your own words. Make it clear. Make it yours. That process of teaching forces your brain to organize information, to find logic, to create order. That's real understanding, not fake confidence. Next time you study English, teach one new word or phrase to someone. It will stick 10 times faster than silent reading. Because knowledge shared is knowledge remembered. Learning alone is memory. Teaching is transformation. It turns facts into habits. So remember this. Every time you teach, your brain says, this matters. It locks that lesson deep into your long-term memory. Habit 12. Play strategy games, not mindless ones. Your brain needs challenge, not just color and sound. It needs to think, not react. Most people play games that reward quick fingers, not smart thinking. Swipe, tap, win. No logic, no patience, no depth. It feels fun, but it's fake fuel. You're training your brain to expect instant rewards with zero effort. That's mental junk food. Try chess, Sudoku, crossword puzzles, or planning games instead. Anything that makes you stop, analyze, and fail before you succeed. It will hurt at first. You'll feel frustrated. But that's your brain working hard again, building pathways of focus and problem solving. Think about your body. Junk food feels good, but makes you weak. Smart games are like vegetables. Not exciting, but they build strength. Next time you're bored, skip the easy dopamine. Choose something that forces your brain to sweat. That's how you stay mentally alive. Because comfort gives you pleasure for a minute. Challenge gives you growth for a lifetime. And your brain knows the difference instantly. Play games that make you lose sometimes. Learn patience. Learn planning. Learn failure. That's the gym for your mind. Quiet but powerful. Your challenge today. Delete one useless game from your phone and replace it with one that makes you think. Watch how fast your mind sharpens. Habit 13. Practice intermittent fasting for mental clarity. You won't like this one, but your brain doesn't care about comfort. It cares about control. Most people eat too often, too much, too automatically. They don't realize that when the stomach is always full, the brain becomes slow. Digestion takes energy. When your body is busy processing food, your brain has less power to focus, learn, or create new ideas. Try fasting for 12 to 14 hours sometimes. For example, stop eating at 8 p.m. and eat again at 10 a.m. the next morning. Drink water only. No snacks, no sugar, no excuses. Just let your body rest. Your brain will start feeling cleaner and lighter. After a few hours, you'll feel hunger, then discomfort, then something amazing, sharp clarity. Your thoughts become faster and more focused. That's because fasting activates BDNF, the brain's natural growth hormone. It builds new neurons, boosts memory, and improves mood naturally. You'll notice you think clearer, speak faster, and even feel happier. It's not magic. It's how your body was designed to perform. Start small. Once or twice a week. Let your brain feel hunger again. Because hunger wakes up focus. Comfort puts it to sleep. Habit 14. Use brainwriting instead of brainstorming. It's simple but powerful. Silence often brings deeper ideas than noise ever can. Brainstorming out loud sounds creative, but it's often shallow. People speak too fast, repeat cliches, and say what's easy, not what's true. Brainwriting means writing ideas in silence. Set a timer for 5 minutes. 10 ideas. No talking, no editing, no distractions. At first, the ideas will flow fast. Then you'll stop. You'll feel stuck. That's where the real thinking starts. In the struggle. Your brain will dig deeper to find new paths. That's when creativity comes alive. Not from speed, but from silence. Try it today. Pick a problem like, why am I always tired? Or, how can I study better? And write non-stop for 7 minutes. No deleting, no stopping. At minute 5, you'll want to quit. Keep going, because your best idea comes right after you want to stop. That moment of resistance is your brain lifting heavy weights. That's mental strength training. Hard, quiet, and real. If you only speak ideas, you repeat what you already know. But when you write in silence, you discover what you didn't know you knew. Habit 15. Take cold showers to shock mental alertness. It's uncomfortable, but that's why it works. Growth never comes from warm water. Most people live chasing comfort. Soft beds, hot drinks, easy routines. But comfort slowly kills your brain's survival instinct. When everything is easy, your mind forgets how to fight. And the moment life gets hard, you fall apart because you never trained struggle. Cold showers fix that. You wake up, turn on the water, and your body screams no. That's where your mind learns control. In that shock, your brain becomes fully alive. Your breath speeds up, your focus locks in, your awareness rises. That's real energy. You need no caffeine, no motivation, no trick. Just cold water, pure alertness, raw power, a reminder that you can handle discomfort. Try it tomorrow. Start warm, then 30 seconds cold. You'll panic but stay. Tell your mind, we don't run from fear anymore. That moment will transform your confidence because if you can face cold, you can face anything. Stress, rejection, fear, or failure. Cold builds control, and control is mental freedom. Comfort hides fear. Discomfort reveals strength. Choose strength every morning. Habit 16. Memorize one new poem, quote, or song every week. This is mental training, not just a cute exercise. It rebuilds your memory. Your brain forgets easily because you stop challenging it. You rely on Google, Notes, and apps instead of using your mind. But memorizing forces deep focus. You repeat, you test, you struggle. That process grows your memory muscles from the inside. Start with something short, a line from a poem, a song lyric, or a quote that moves you. Write it down. Say it aloud daily. When you repeat something meaningful, your brain creates strong emotional links. You start remembering faster and feeling more connected inside. Think about the songs you still remember from childhood. You didn't try to memorize them. Emotion did the work for you. Use that power again. Choose something inspiring each week. After a year, you'll have 50 pieces of beauty living inside your mind. That's 50 reminders of strength, hope, and clarity your brain carries forever. Real memory, not digital memory. Knowledge that breathes. People who memorize often have sharper focus and longer attention spans. Their brains age slower because they keep working actively. So make memorizing your mental gym. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. The act of remembering keeps your brain alive. These 16 habits are not easy. They're uncomfortable, raw, and demanding. That's why they work. Because real growth starts in discomfort. Your brain is not your friend. It's your tool. It wants to save energy. You must force it to wake up and fight for you. If you don't, it will slowly shut down, quietly, politely, while you scroll away your best years. But not anymore. Now you have 16 tools, 16 ways to protect, train, and strengthen the most powerful part of you, your mind. Do them daily. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today. Small steps, massive results. Because if you don't protect your brain, no one will. If you don't train it, it will forget how to live. And if this message woke something up inside you, don't just nod. Act. Share it. Comment. Subscribe. Build your strongest mind with us. We're not here to entertain. We're here to transform. Let's grow sharper, wiser, and more alive. One habit, one day at a time.